Okay, now I think dating is testing out the waters, dating multiple people to see whichever one you want so you can get into a relationship
So dating multiple people
at the same time.
at the same time.
Yes, with the result of wanting to be in a
But do you
relationship.
tell all of them that you are seeing multiple people at the same
Yeah,
time?
you be transparent. You tell them,
Now I'm asking you, do you tell people
yeah, I would tell them.
and they're okay with it?
Yeah.
What is your definition of dating,
That's
bro?
a neg. I feel like she right. She absolutely right. Like dating is testing out the waters,
Yeah.
right? The problem is that's not how it goes effectively. Like you tell people like, yo, I'm single, you do you, I do me. And what ends up happening is that as soon as y'all connect physically, all the shit y'all talked about beforehand is out the window.
So you don't date multiple people at the same
No,
time?
no, no. I definitely date multiple people at the same time, and I'm very open and transparent. I try to do that. But as soon as things get physical, everything changes, and the people try to change you. You know what I'm saying? And so what I realize now is that, the key to dating is really preserving your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you told somebody up front, like, listen, I'm single, I'm doing me, and blah, 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 and they don't respect those boundaries, then you got to clip it
Yeah.
or they got to clip it. Somebody got to catch it early because that's when it becomes toxic.
What's your perspective on it, bro?
I mean, my thing is dating is pretty much. I'll pretty much say what they said. Is you dating multiple people until you find somebody that you could legit lock in with, and see yourself with. Pretty self-explanatory.
So what do you think is the end goal of dating?
Finding a relationship you're comfortable in.
It depends on the person, right? Like if you looking for a relationship, some people not looking for a
Right.
relationship.
Some
Like
people
I just
just
came
wanna-
out of some shit. You
some
know what I'm
people just
saying?
wanna
So
vibe.
that shit is not even in my vocabulary right now. I'm just trying to be the fun guy. You know what I'm saying? But
But off rip though, do you let them know?
yeah,
that that's
yeah,
what you're doing?
yeah. I got a couple situations. I let people know off rip what's the vibe. I'm telling you, Marsha, don't doubt
Nah,
me.
listen,
Like,
I'll be
I
watching
let
this
people know
podcast.
what's the
I'll be
vibe.
watching this podcast.
Nah,
I feel
and I'm
like-
saying I'm relatively new to the whole situation, and it's nasty out there. But at the
Okay.
end of the day, like I tell you, like one person, I let them know, like, listen, this is the vibe. I just came out of a situation. I can't be in another situation. Blah blah blah. We got a little intimate, and suddenly it was like, yo, I don't want to see you with Marsha, and I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I literally was vulnerable, open, transparent, told you everything. Like I came out of some really toxic shit, bro. And so like for you to come to me and now we had this whole conversation. I was open, I was transparent, I was honest, and that's what y'all say y'all want. That's what females say they want. And then as soon as you drop that line on them, I don't know what happens. And it don't even have to be disrespectful. Like, yo, I got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? And what you doing? Where you going? Who you with? How you doing that? Why you doing that? Why you doing this to me?
Let the
I
clip
ain't want
off.
to- you
Let
know
the
what I'm saying?
clip off, my
like,
boy.
Goddamn, we was dating until things got intimate, right? So now would that put us in a position where do you have to not be intimate and date in order to date multiple people? Because personalities change once you exchange intimacies.
That is true.
I agree.
That is true.
I agree.
And I know
So,
men can't handle you telling them you dating multiple people.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Shit.
Because
They-
there's a lot of
niggas,
men.
they can.
It's a lot of possessive men that come off the rip like, yo,
Right. So for y'all, so she said dating for her is dating multiple people to figure herself out. For
Not
you,
myself out to figure out what I want and who's the best
And what
person
you
for
don't
me.
want.
who best candidate,
Yeah.
right? So you date multiple people too, and then you date multiple people too, right? My
But
definition.
one thing though, I'm territorial though.
He ain't
Nah, that's
having,
selfish.
he ain't having
Now,
it.
let me get to
Yeah,
it.
That's
you want to
West
date
Indian-
most
that's
people
West Indian
and
vibes.
you can't do that. You can't do what
West
I'm
Indian
doing.
vibes.
See, that's yeah.
That's West Indian vibes. They like
I
to
mean-
lock down what they do.
Nah.
Fire
mean-
hydrant boys.
But I'm glad you said that because guys are like that, and I've dealt with that.
That's what I'm
sometimes.
saying.
Like,
I was wondering if guys can handle your situation.
Yeah. Now me, I am territorial. Now, for me being territorial, this is how I'll put it, right? If I'm dating, then I'm only dating one person. I don't want to share. I don't want to do none of that shit. My whole purpose of dating would be for me to get to know the person, and I feel like it comes more things come with that. Like you're dating somebody to see if they're committing enough to you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if both of y'all just viewing multiple people, 9 times out of 10, you have a commitment to each person that you are with. All those commitment is taken away from whatever commitment you have with her, mostly. Because let's say anytime, like, y'all not getting along. 9 times out of 10, you already know you're going to have the other, feel me? You're going to be texting the other girl, vibing with her, probably linking with her. So it's like...
See, my thing is like I feel like dating and commitment is so on the opposite spectrum.
Right, I feel like you're already
like
dating for commitment. If it's one person, I'm not saying date 4 people. Like it could be 2.
You're dating.
You're putting all your eggs in.
To see if, like, okay, this is your person, but like to see if like y'all gonna get in a relationship or something, right?
I feel like that's saying
Trying to figure it out.
That's limit. I think for me and her, right, when we dating multiple people, we're trying to figure out who deserves that commitment.
Exactly.
As opposed to jumping out the gate and
putting
saying,
all your eggs
I'm
in one
committed.
basket.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like you get hurt that way. Because you're giving this person your all.
I feel like that comes from fear, though.
Shit, I'm scared of women. I'll tell you right now. I'm fearful of all of them.
Why?
Because the emotional impact that they seem to have just varies. You know what I'm saying? You don't get. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just met.
Scared of women?
Hell no.
Okay.
Not like scared they gonna beat my ass, but you know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm
Fear
saying
woman,
like
bro.
I just met him. I you know what I'm saying? I
Fear woman.
know
I
Kadeem or whatever, and it's a situation where I feel like we never gonna go left, and we never gonna go left just off the strength that, you know what I'm saying, y'all connected. Whereas with a woman, like, yo, it could go left any minute.
Yeah, they be ready to fight their best friends that they known for 10
minute.
years
Any
and never
minute.
talk to them again.
It's spooky
for the
times.
simplest shit.
Yeah, any minute. But going back to what you said, right, I feel like those things are on different sides of the spectrum, because if you're dating and you're dating multiple people and you're trying to catch a vibe, and it's all about agreements and being open and honest and transparent. Listen, some people do say, I want to date exclusively. That's when you or me or Marsha have to say, like, nah, that's not the vibe. I'm not looking to date exclusively. You got to be open and honest. You know what I'm saying? And in a former life, I wasn't that. And it's bit me in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So now that I've lived
How
life,
did it bite you in the ass?
because I was lying and being dishonest and cheating and all the types of
We admit to our faults, Moshe.
yeah. I don't
We're
have
not
no
afraid. Accountability
You know why?
ain't hard for
I don't
us.
have no problem because I took those L's and I learned those lessons, but I tried it that way. But I will say trying it this way with openness and transparency has been just as ineffective, because other people are not in that maturity space. They do think like in a territorial sense. And that's where you have to cut the ties. You have to decide. And it's really on the territorial person to decide what you want to do, right? If let's say I'm dating Marsha and I say I want to be exclusive, and she says to me, well, I'm out here dating, right? It's my job to not continue. I'm not stopping her flow.
Right, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It should be my job to not continue. But
Facts.
what happens is that
That's a
people
fact.
think that I you know,
They could change a
they
person.
could change you, and that's where the freedom and the captivity that we was once under comes back. You know, it's an emotional captivity, and it's spooky times. You know what I'm saying? But it is a rare few people who can do this.
Honestly, it's all communication, because if we're dating and you're telling me like, hey, Marsha, I want to be exclusive, I'm thinking in my head like, oh, I'm about to lose him.
But so with this dating thing, right? Because, all right, how do I put it? Are y'all involved with all of these people?
Physically?
What you mean?
Nah,
Nah.
that.
No.
Yeah, I was moving like that.
So for me personally, like, I am far more inclined to emotional connections.
Okay.
So I could talk to about 7 people and only be intimate with
I just lied.
a
That's
select few. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I won't say I'm monogamous with one. I'll just figure it out. But I tell everybody what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just what it is.
So you gonna tell them you fucking other?
I
other
do.
shorty?
Yeah, I do.
And
But
they
I
okay
won't.
with it?
But nah, they not okay with it. That's what I'm saying. They tell me, but this is the thing though.
Only if they ask.
If they don't ask, I'll be like, yo, I gotta make a move, or I gotta call you, because you know, if you vibing with somebody, they gonna call you, and you gonna have to either lie or tell the
Yeah.
truth.
Right.
So if you, my line is I got to make a move. I don't know what y'all say, but you know what I'm saying.
Line.
And then typically I'm with the kids a couple times a week, so you know what I'm saying. But I try not to use that one. I typically say I got to make a move, and some people respect it and some people don't. Most people don't though. At least that's the problem I'm finding. But I'm shortly removed out of a relationship, so it's kind of new.
Like, I'm in a space in my life, man. I don't got to lie to nobody. I don't got nothing to hide. I'm an open book. It is what it is. I feel like I earned that to myself.
As you should.
Honesty is the best way to like really get shit going. For me, like I said, when I date, I'm only dating one person. I'm only involved with one person at that moment. If I'm dating to get in a relationship.
Is that because you can't handle the person saying they dating somebody else?
Nah, trust me. I've had moments where like I was involved with certain girls, and they telling me that they dating around.
Okay, and you didn't like it.
I have no problem with it. You want to do that, you go ahead and do that.
But that's not what you do.
I'm not dating her though.
Okay, got it. That's
Once
what I'm
you
saying.
say that,
it's on
we're
you.
dating.
Right.
You're already committed to that. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be out here saying I'm dating every girl. Nah, I only been in 3 relationships ever in my life. Feel me?
Yeah, my
so
number's
like,
low too.
I'm very picky when it comes to even dating certain people. If I'm dating somebody, it's like I view them like, okay, I have to view like their character, as a person to see if, okay, cool, do I see a future with the person? I don't even like to be emotionally involved with certain girls if I know that like I don't see a future with them, because I feel like I'm gonna be wasting my time and their time. You feel me? So for me, when I'm dating, it means that whichever girl I'm dating in that moment, I'm really thinking something serious. Once we get in a relationship, I'm not waiting a year to get married.
You
Type
ready
shit.
to jump out the window?
Exactly.
Oh,
You a
you was going
skydiver.
full
He's a
tilt.
skydiver.
Bro. I'm not trying to wait. I'm not trying to waste my fucking time.
But has
me?
has that successfully worked for you? Have you met a lady that you felt like you should put that ring on their finger? Because if your system is not working, you might have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it worked.
Because I feel like when you
it
get
worked.
in that position,
It
yeah,
works.
like I gotta
Why you
catch
looking
you
at
on
it
the
like
spot.
that?
Like how many proposals you got out there?
Nah. Like I said, I only been in 3 relationships, right? First one, puppy love. Second one, serious, but not too much. Third one was the most serious. So I was in a relationship, and now I plan to get married.
Okay.
That's what I wanted.
Okay.
We didn't get there,
Okay.
but that's what my plan always was. And yeah, that's mostly it.
So, in my personal experience, I'll say, because I'm single and not looking for anything too serious, I have 2 dating pools. I have the girls who don't want to have intercourse until we're serious, and I'll date them on some, not even date them, we're just friends until you tell me to push the button. And then I have other girls who are physically attracted and want to be physical. It's just 2 different dating pools, and I feel like that helps because it's very respectful of those who don't want to take it there, and then those who do want to take it there, we can have fun. You know what I'm saying? And it just opens the door. And
How do you let a girl know?
I'll just say it.
We're just
I
fucking
really-
First
today,
day, I
like-
feel like
Nah, but
So
you
how you know
but
it's
you'll be
gonna hard?
surprised. They let me know. Some of them let me know.
I don't
What-
want
what was your
anything.
question?
How do you tell a girl, I don't want anything in the future with you, but we just fucking?
But it's not necessarily that, right? Because
Nah, you don't say it like that.
this was what I was. This is.
But that's what it is.
No.
Well, all right. So
There's
this,
a way to say
He
it.
don't want a relationship with her, but he want to fuck her.
But there's a way to
but
say
she
it.
don't
though.
want a relationship with me, and she want to fuck me.
Yeah, it's
But
girls
she
who
not
do
gonna
that.
tell you that. So how
No,
you?
no.
You bought my shit.
Wait.
You're
Women are actually way more
Where you
honest.
at?
They would
Listen,
tell
actually,
right there.
guys are way more honest, and I'll go off the guy's energy. If he's
Kid
giving
you
me
not,
that
if a
vibe, and
girl
I
just
know
wants-
I don't want a relationship with
Marsha,
him,
if a girl just wants to fuck a guy, I promise you she's going to tell him.
Out the gate, and she'll tell you.
She's
yo,
not gonna wait. She know what she want already.
Yo, I'm
She gonna
telling
You know
go
how
for
women
it.
are these days?
I got some homegirls that
They'll pull up on
rile
you.
you up. Like they make me feel docile.
Yo, they
Like,
be,
damn, y'all really out here.
They would make you feel used. Yo.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm just
and
a
tell
sex
you
object.
and tell you. I had somebody tell me the other night, like, yo, you my 3rd option. I was like, all right, cool, I'm moving up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god.